actually explain without getting cut
No,
off?
I want an answer to my question. Why
And I'm
should
giving it to
I
you.
legally be able to do it, but a rape victim should not be legally able to do it?
Because they're willingly unaliving that one versus you saying, I don't know if this is going to work, and you just cut out.
I see.
That's
Thank you
letting
for
me
the
die
galaxy.
versus murdering, because there's the aspect of it of, I'm not going to kill you, I'm just going to let you die, versus, yeah, I'm going to kill it.
We've already litigated this. You said that the reason why you don't think it would be murder for me to refuse to give you my bodily resources is because I'm just merely letting you die. I said, therefore, a rape victim taking the abortion pill, which cuts off the supply of the progesterone through the umbilical cord to the fetus,
Are they making an
is
action
also
to let
not
that person die,
murder
or
because it's just letting the person die.
so they made an action to unalive it versus not doing anything whatsoever?
Okay, so you're
That
saying the
is
difference is
murder versus.
action versus inaction. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
here's the question. Do you know who Max Irby is?
Hi. Do you like shrimp?
What?
No.
He's a 14-year-old. He needs a stem cell transplant, but his stem cell type is very rare. His dad has collected 40 million DNA samples from people across the country. So far, they haven't been able to find a single stem cell match. Okay? Let's imagine that tomorrow the government finds out I'm the only stem cell match alive for Max Irby. Then in the middle of the night, CIA operatives bust down my door, sedate me, and kidnap me. And
That's
then I
a
wake up
long
in a room
hypothetical, man.
connected to Max Irby via an IV cord. The doctors tell me, Dean, you've been kidnapped. This IV cord that's inserted in your body is slowly transferring some of your stem cells to Max Irby. After 9 months of this
Jron
process, Max Irby's
171
life will
said,
be saved.
"Hola, monkey
But if you
boy."
disconnect from Max at any point in the next 9 months, he's going to die. The question is, if I were to respond to this doctor by saying, fuck this shit, I was kidnapped, I was taken away from my family, I was taken away from my friends, and I was taken away from my life, and I refuse to stay pent up in this small room like a chicken for the next 9 months against my will, and I disconnect from Max Irby and I walk out of that room, causing Max Irby's death, did I murder Max Irby? Because I engaged in an action that led to him dying.
I mean, no, you already didn't have that action.
Okay, I did not murder him, even though I engaged in an action that caused his death. So then why are you arguing that because a rape victim engages in an action, the same action I engaged in towards Max Irby, stopping the supply of bodily resources,
Jron
are they a
171
murderer,
said,
but I'm
"I'ma be
not?
down there soon. Trust I'ma come see you, brother."
Because that's different.
Hell
than
yeah,
you're
we
not
can
just
do a good old
kidnapped.
stream.
Like, I know it's a tragic thing, but if you're raped and it's over your will, you shouldn't just end that life because, like, it's developing in you. You have every free choice just to carry it. You're not locked in a room. You're not nothing. You're just chilling, and you can still live life, and you can do everything that a normal person can do that's, well, pregnant.
Jron 171
what's the
said, "Yups,
reason why you
JS
think
like
in one
good
case
old
it's
time
murder and the
cowboy
other
hat
case it's
face
not? Are you
emoji."
saying that because the cost of sustaining a life is
That sounds
lower?
lit as fuck. Get all the guys together and shit.
That's not at all what I just said. I just explained it to you.
Well, it sounded like you said that because you're not literally confined in a room and you could still do anything that any other pregnant woman could do, that it would be murder for you to choose to stop supplying that other life with your bodily resources, which seems like you're saying that because the cost of sustaining that life is lower, i.e. you're not pent up in a room for 9 months, that it would be murder to stop sustaining that life. But then you just told me that's not what you're saying
Jron
at all.
171
you're not
said, "It do
absolutely-
sound good."
well, you're
I'll
not
ask the question
absolutely
again.
just-
Why is it murder for the rape victim to engage in the action of stopping the supply of resources that are sustaining the fetus's life? But it's not murder for me in the hypothetical where I'm engaging in an action that's stopping the supply of resources that's sustaining Max Irby's life. What's the reason?
The reason is because you're not just kidnapped, right? It's not just poof, you're kidnapped.
So
It's more or less like
the equivalent of kidnapping would be rape. Because why in that hypothetical do you think I mentioned me being kidnapped? Okay, that was a parody of the rape victim being forced into a state where they're giving their bodily resources to the fetus. So in the analogy, I was forced into a state where I was giving my bodily resources to Max because the government kidnapped me. So in the hypothetical, me being kidnapped is a parody for that woman being raped.
You're fucking good. So hypothetically, how long is it gonna? I know I'm probably gonna keep going with this shit and whatnot. I just want to know, how long is it gonna be until you would ever let me back up into alive again?
I don't know. Could you just answer the question, please?
Yeah. So I honestly don't see a difference. You actually cooked me with that part.
Okay, so you don't see a difference. So you accept that it's actually not wrong and rape victims should be able to legally access abortion.
I still disagree with you, but I'm saying that's a good hypothetical that I couldn't beat. That's a good argument I couldn't beat.
Well,
but
if you can't
you're
beat
good.
the argument, you should concede to the argument and agree with the argument. It's what we're supposed to do when we come across arguments that we can't beat.
I mean, there's still agree to disagree.
But on what basis? There's no basis for your disagreement.
I only disagree. Like, that's a hard hypothetical, and I would actually have to, like, really think about that, and we're in, like, a back and forth conversation.
So you're saying that you have to think about it more, why you disagree with it.
Yeah, it's a big hypothetical,
So you're basically
dude.
telling me that you disagree with me without reason, and you have to think more to try to find that reason.
Yeah, like, I can't find the answer off the top of my head. Like, you're good. I won't lie. You're actually better than I expected. And these long hypotheticals I was warned about, you can do pretty well.
Okay, well, I mean, good luck finding that reason. It doesn't exist. I guess we're going to move on to the next guest. You take care. For what
peace
it's
out, bro.
worth.
How long would it be before I'm able to go back into live again and try to debate you?
Until the next time I see you in the queue and decide that I want to let you up. Harmony, I appreciate you for the galaxy. For what it's worth, you do fill Charlie Kirk's shoes quite well, losing debates to me. So, yeah, that's, you know, maybe you will be the next Charlie Kirk. Let's go ahead and get that next guest connected. Only up inside of the queue if you happen to be an American adult that supports Donald J. Trump as president. No, listen, at least I appreciate that guy could acknowledge that, you know, he was beat by the argument. I just hope that he ends up actually doing something with that and he legitimately changes his mind. That's what I want. And I guess acknowledging that he was beat by the argument is a first step towards that end goal. Hey, are you a troll or are you a Trump supporter, Jerry?
Imagine being a 12-year-old, you know, watching your dad fucking die.
All right. I think that's a troll. We're going to move on to the next guest. Only up inside of the queue if you happen to be an American adult that supports Donald J. Trump as president. We got Jack loading up into the box. Only up inside of the queue if you happen to be an American adult that supports Donald J. Trump as president. Miss Randy, thank you so much for the $200 over on Super Chat. That is fucking ridiculous, Randy. Thank you. What a way to start this stream. I want to get 2,000 Randy W's down below in that comment section. Thank you so much for that love and support. You guys for the 5.
Real life is tough on tools. That's why at Harbor Freight, we engineer and test our tools for the conditions you actually work in.
$5. Thank you both. Welcome in. You support Trump.
Dean, I'm gonna eat your poop.
We're going to go to get that next guest up here right now. We do apologize for all the trolls chat. Hopefully we're going to be able to work through those trolls and find a debate so we could change some minds today. Hopefully we're going to be able to find somebody to actually debate. Jennifer, Kirsten, and Paisley, sorry. Appreciate y'all for the $5 on Venmo. Welcome in. Do you support Trump?
Yes, I was wondering if you could check my DMs. I'm actually not a Trump supporter.
No. Sorry. We're going to go to get the next guest connected. Only up inside of the queue if you happen to be an American adult that supports Donald J. Trump as president. We got JA loading up into the box. We got JA loading up into the box. Here we go, everyone. Sabrina, thank you for the $10 dono on Venmo. Says, keep on crushing it, Dean. Appreciate you, Sabrina. I'm going to try my hardest to crush it today. You know, I'm feeling good. I've a full stomach. I slept well last night. So I'm in a good, energetic mood to just destroy some Trump supporters today. Let's go to get the next guest connected. Only do hop inside of the queue if you are here for a debate. We will be banning people who hop inside of the queue that are not Trump supporters. Just a big heads up. Welcome in. Do you support Trump? Logan.
Yeah, I do.
Logan, what time is it?
Hello. How are you?
Hi, one moment. Oh, both of you guys. What time is it for the two of you? First Logan, then Adam.
It's Trump o'clock.
It's 10 past 12 for me. I'm British.
Okay, we're looking for people in America. That's why the second rule says to be an American. Do you support Trump?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
How old are you?
I'm 19.
What year were you born in?
2006.
What month?
July 20th. My mom's birthday.
Banned. You would have been 20 yesterday. Well, guys, stop clogging up the airways. Children, stop clogging up the airways, everybody. We're trying to change some minds here. Listen, I understand that children don't have a lot of impulse control. Try your very best to control yourself, okay? Listen, I'm doing this for you and your future. All right? We're doing this for your future, everybody. Only hop inside of that queue if you're an American adult that supports Trump as president. I think that the adults are doing really good at following those rules. It's the children who can't, for the life of themselves, follow those rules. Okay, children, I'm literally doing this for you and your future. If you let me do this, if you let me debate, it'll help your future be better. Okay? Gonna get the next guest connected. Only hop inside of the box if you happen to be an American adult that supports Donald J. Trump as president. Do follow the rules, everybody. I'd really appreciate that. It's already been around 20 minutes of straight trolls because some people cannot control themselves at all. Okay? This drives people away from the streams. Makes them ineffective to change minds. Okay? Meanwhile, we're doing this for you and your future. Let's go to get the next guest connected. Only hop inside of the box if you're an American adult that supports Donald J. Trump as president. We got a couple people loading up. Tommy, do you support Trump?
Yeah.
How old are you?
19.
What year were you born in?
2006.
What month?
September 8th.
I don't believe you, Tommy.
Shit.
Yeah. Tommy, I'm doing this for you and your future, bro. Just stop trolling, man. Ashley, do you support Trump?
I don't, but somebody in my family does, and I wanted to talk about it.
We're just looking for Trump supporters, Ashley. If you happen to be with them, you can put them on the mic, but we're looking to debate Trump supporters, as I've said maybe about 3 trillion times. Okay? I've said that 3 or 4 trillion times. Come on, guys. We're trying to do something here. We're trying to do something meaningful. We're trying to do something valuable. Man, do you support Trump? We left. Marissa, do you support Trump?
Yes, I do.
Dude, come on, Marissa. Stop it. Seriously. Evan, do you support Trump?
Yes, I do. We got problem puss.
Stop, bro. Come on, guys. Seriously. DreamWorks Park, do you support Trump?
Dean, I just love you, bro. I don't support Trump.
Guys. Come on. If you keep on doing this, I'm just going to end the stream. I would rather spend my time hanging out with my girlfriend and grabbing and making dinner than, just asking for Trump supporters, getting a 14-year-old, and then kicking the 14-year-old. I would much rather just cook a meal for dinner tonight with my girlfriend than do that cycle. So, if we're going to end the stream in 5 minutes, if we can't get somebody up here to debate, and I'm gonna go cook dinner for my girlfriend. Let's go to try to get the next guest connected. Welcome in. Do you support Trump?
Yeah, I do.
How old are you, Madeline?
I was born on May 3rd, 2008.
Which makes you how old, Madeline?
What's your favorite thing about home?
Huh?
Which makes you how old, Madeline?
I'm 18.
Why do you support Trump?
I support his immigration policies.
I'm sorry, there's a lot of background noise. Is there anywhere where you could go that's a lot more quiet?
I'm outside. Sorry, I didn't actually think you would accept.
Okay, we're gonna go to get the next guest, David up here. They just had a lot of background noise. Unfortunately, I can't. It's honestly like a me thing. I can't really focus when I'm talking to somebody with a lot of background noise. I can't really focus at all. Makes it really hard for me to focus. I'm terrible at multitasking. Let's go to get the next guest connected. Only hop inside of the box if you happen to be an American adult that supports Donald J. Trump as president, everyone. We got the next guest Bradley connected. We got the next guest Finn connecting. We're going to try to find somebody that does support Trump to bring up on the live stream. Everybody, We got 3 or 4 people loading in right now. We got 3 or 4 people loading in. Finn, you're connected. You support Trump. Finn, you got 5 seconds before you're banned.
We are Charlie.
Okay, troll, banned. After everything that I just said about please just asking people not to troll. Please, just stop. Simple Select, do you support Trump?
Yes, I do.
How old are you?
I'm 19.
What year were you born in?
2007, March 26th. I'm in college. I'm a student. I study politics.
Oh, geez, you study politics and you support the guy that said he wanted to invade our allies after raping a woman and defying a court order to give food stamps to starving children.
I know, and I am a black man, so a lot of people do get angry when I say that I support him.
Well, I don't think it's my right to get angry, but I do think it's my obligation to explain to you not only why Trump is a bad president, but he's particularly bad as it would relate to your vested self-interests being a marginalized American existing as a black individual in this country. But listen, what are your 3 favorite accomplishments of the Trump administration from his second term?
From his second term, I'm more informed on his first term than his second term.
Okay. Well, we're not living in 2017. Okay, but how about this? Just tell us, why do you think Trump is a good president?
I just think his leadership, and I am sorta like, I like his immigration policy. I know that's something that a lot of people say.
You like his immigration policy? What about it? Like deporting people?
Well, yeah, I do think that that's a good thing to get illegal people out of the country.
And why is that? Why is that a good thing to do?
Just because if they don't do it legitly, they shouldn't really be here. Do you at least get what I'm trying to say?
Well, I'm asking you why. Like, how about this? What's one way that Trump's mass deportation has positively impacted our country over the course of the last year and a half? How does it make our country better to deport undocumented immigrants from it?
I don't know. It makes the country seem more clean. I don't know. I'm sorry,
seem more
bro.
Clean because you see less brown people? Is that why?
I am a black person. I
know,
swear.
Which makes the statement even crazier. How does it make a country clean to deport undocumented immigrants?
I mean, rules exist for a reason. You can't just let a bunch of people in here for no reason.
Okay, so rules exist for a reason. You can't let people break the law. So when we find somebody that's guilty of a federal victimless misdemeanor, we need to destroy our country and destroy our economy in the process of removing them from the country. But when a white man like Trump breaks the law, commits 34 felonies, breaks the law, rapes E. Jean Carroll, breaks the law, sexually exploits women and girls at Miss Teen USA, Miss USA, breaks the law, conceals classified documents at Mar-a-Lago, breaks the law, lies to a bank about the valuation of his properties, breaks the law, defrauds his university in New York City, breaks the law, infringes on the 10th Amendment, breaks the law, infringes on the 14th Amendment, breaks the law, infringes on the 1st and 4th and 14th Amendment, breaks the law, infringes on the 2nd Article of the Constitution, breaks the law, infringes on the UCMJ, and breaks the law, commits a war crime in the South Caribbean Sea, breaks the law, commits a war crime in Iran by killing 158 schoolgirls, breaks the law a million times using 1 million redactions of his name in the Epstein files, breaks the law by refusing to release 3 million Epstein files that he has an obligation to, breaks the law by illegitimately settling with the IRS to never investigate him or members of his family ever again for tax fraud. You're okay with it. Why?
Because I'm LARPing. I'm not a Republican. I'm sorry.
Okay, why? Why? Okay, guys, I don't listen. I don't know what to do. The purpose and the point of this live stream is to find debates, to foster and facilitate productive discourse, to change minds. When you guys troll, when you guys LARP, we don't change minds. We have 40,000 people in the stream right now. That is 40,000. 40,000 people. I have a massive, massive, massive opportunity to change thousands and thousands and thousands of minds. Okay? With the numbers that we've been running recently, we could like literally change the outcome of an election. Okay? We have over 1 million people tune in on a daily basis on TikTok alone. Okay? When you guys troll, when you guys LARP, it just takes it and throws it out the window. There's so much firepower here to get shit done. There's so much firepower here to actually, in a very legitimate and material way, hold the Trump administration accountable. Okay? The only thing that could stop us from doing that is constant trolling. That is the only thing that can stop us from doing that. Okay? If you troll, Trump loves you. And I'm not even fucking kidding. With over 1 million people tuning in on a daily basis that could possibly have their mind changed or become more informed about something that matters. Okay? When we just take this firepower and we throw it out the window because we have an hour of trolls straight. I mean, Donald Trump is just sitting there grinning and kicking his feet in the air, blushing with how thankful he is that the people couldn't organize to get something done. We are our own worst enemy. We genuinely are our own worst enemy. There's something that could be done here. Okay, we're going to clearly ban the 9-year-old saying the N-word. Let's go to get the next guest connected. Only up inside of the queue if you happen to be an American adult that supports Donald J. Trump as president. We've been live for 50 minutes. We have 40,000 viewers, but we can't find one Trump supporter to join the live stream to have a conversation with us. Ahan, thank you for the galaxy. Welcome to Damien. Do you support Trump?
Yes.
How old are you?
I'm 19.
And what year were you born in?
06.
What month?
August 9th.
August 9th. Okay, yeah, man, you would be 19. So why don't you care about our president threatening to genocide 90 million people, attacking the Pope, calling himself a Christian, praising Allah after threatening to invade our allies like Greenland? Why don't you care?
Well, I'm not saying I don't care about anything like that, but I seen how the first economical state of was when, like, his first term. I seen how good that was.
Dude, you're like 13.
Yeah, but I mean, once you learn about this stuff, you can still have, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like,
okay, no, it's fine, whatever. So
sorry,
you think he was good for
here.
so you think he's good for the economy?
Now this term, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Okay, but you still support him.
I feel like it could...
You still support him like right now. So why do you still support him today?
I feel like he could get better in certain aspects with it. But
so you support him because you think he's doing pretty bad, but you think he's going to do better in the future. So why do you think he's going to do better in the future?
I mean, he possibly could, yes.
And is that why you support him?
Yeah, I have hope for everybody, but...
Okay, why do you think he's going to just magically start doing good things if you acknowledge that over the course of the last year and a half, he's been doing a lot of bad things?
A new era of American shipbuilding is here.
Last week, Todd posted this.
I had a dream that I drank a can of cola.
That's the whole dream. At DreamCloud, we produce better dreams. So allow us to help with yours.
You actually got me there. I couldn't give you an answer on that.
Well, the answer is you can't demonstrate that he's going to magically start doing good things. That is ultimately a belief rooted within your own emotions. Emotions don't track truth. Emotions don't inform us about reality. Emotions don't tell us things that are true. Emotions don't increase our knowledge. They're just kind of representative of our hopes, our aspirations, and our desires. Okay, hopes, aspirations, and desires, like, don't track truth. Okay, so this. Just want to explain, like, you know, like anything that's actually true of the world we live in. It's just kind of telling us that emotionally you're like attached to him in a way.
Why do you support, like, what you support? I'm very open-minded. I want to learn more.
Okay, well, listen, man, I, like, once again, do you have, like, an argument for why you support Trump as president outside of, I just feel like it?
No, I really don't even support him. I just wanted to hear your side of things. And
okay, Damien. Well, if you want to hear my side of things, that sentence was completely incoherent, but I've debated so many Trump supporters that I just know that what you meant to say is even though he's a bad person, he still does some good things as president. You just said it like backwards and like contorted, but I've just heard that excuse a million times. I know what you're trying to say, even though you just